Alright, is this thing on again? Round two, because it turns out there's actually a couple match footage that got posted up that I didn't see yet, and there's a little bit of new stuff in it, so let's take a look at that. This isn't quite blind, I took a look at both of them right before, but you know. Alright, so we got Akira versus Oro. I'm going to completely ignore everything Akira does. There's an upward fireball. I kind of knew that would be in the game, but it's nice to see. That probably means Oro has one fireball speed, just like SF3, because the strength of the version just determines angle. He definitely had an uppercut available there, or like the kick thing, or like the hit grab. But I'm not going to complain about this Oro player. Who knows who it is? Capcom dev. Nah, he's just getting beaten up. Towards strong trigger is probably going to be a pretty decent trigger activate. There we go, now we're all big. That looked like a punish, right? He did it on block and she swept him. Probably unsafe. EX uppercut is a real reversal, and then you get an extra follow-up if you're in trigger. I didn't even bring that up last time, but VT1 combos from his uppercuts, that's pretty big. It's going to be really useful. And trigger 1 uses half your timer to do the grab. I noticed that. You can get 2 of them. It wasn't really an aura round, but you know. It's probably going to be 3 of them. I think there were 3 of them. Yo, what's this footage? Here we go. Still not an aura round yet. Towards strong. I think roundhouse a lot. That's roundhouse. Pretty sure. Little fireball. I'm probably going to be throwing non-stop fireballs when I'm playing this guy. Another roundhouse. I think we saw a crush counter. Medium kick seems to be a good plus frame normal from what I'm seeing. That seems to be like the go-to. See how towards strong hit an airborne opponent and it knocked over? Preserves the juggle state. And it cancels too, so it's going to be like his go-to for like juggling. Charge stand fierce, he was too far away to link, but that's pretty plus since we've seen him link crush fierce out of it. A whiffed air throw. Someone pointed that out. Or a whiffed an air throw here. So he has an air throw. We haven't seen it yet, I don't think. But it exists. He had one in third strike, so it's not too weird, but it's nice to see. The V-skill 1. Love the look of that thing. He just whiffed the stomp over her head. Very interesting. Trying to get a side swap. Get the V-skill up and then side swap with the stomp. Good shit. EX Fireball. He probably could have anti-aired her on the dash under. I don't know. Maybe not. You got that 5 frame stand strong in third strike. That would be what I would do there. I dash under people and strong them from the other side all the fucking time in that game. Yeah. Ah, that looked like a punish, right? Is that his 4 frame punish? Does he have a 3 frame? I think he had a 3 frame in third strike, which the game didn't have that many of those. It's like a close jab, I think, or maybe close short. I don't remember. It's one of them. Whoa, this footage fucking sucks. Really cool combo from Akira. Light kick, medium kick. There's this walk-in, plus frames into walk-in grab. It does quite a lot of damage, considering it's like a grab. The Oki looks alright too, I think. So he gets an uppercut here and then another hit grab. Yeah. Ah, she for sure could have killed him there, right? 2 cut jabs at point blank. That was a sweep, I think, or a sweep being punished. Or a sweep in third strike has very short range, but good pushback. And it recovers pretty fast. What about this one? Alright. My guy Oro. Times 2. This is not the same one that initially debuted with the footage of Oro. This is a different Oro mirror. I was wondering if it was the same at first. There's a couple very interesting things that happen in this one. Kind of disappointing, actually. I'll point them out when they happen. So that was Crush Jab failing to punish a B-skill kick, so it's probably pretty safe. It's probably like -2. Nice little jumping combo. Again, with the stand strong. 1 hit only that time, but this time he got the 2 hit on the second one. It was the other way around last time. But again, massive damage anti-airs. I love to see that. That was blocked low. I noticed that. And that happens again later. His leap attack is just like a poke. It's like a hop kick. It's not like a overhead. Super sad. Staying Fierce is not an overhead, even if you charge it. And leap attack is not an overhead. So his overhead is probably just, I don't know if he has instant air stomp. I don't even know if air stomp exists in this game. So his overhead is probably just the V skill punch. VS1 punch? VS2 punch. Yeah, VS2 punch. And that might be it for overheads for him. That's the V shift, first time we've seen it. Nice little combo. I'm sure that there was an anti-air there. Why do you V shift? Why not Crutch Fears? That's like the kind of like double jump I punish in third strike. Not that you can ever get a true anti-air punish most of the time. That looked like a punish too, right? So that move's probably pretty unsafe. Cool whiff punish on the Toward Strong, and he juggled into a Toward Strong. See, look at that. See that? Oh, okay, first of all, medium kick into light kick is a block string. I think that combo's on hit. And then he does a fully charged Staying Fierce, and it's still not an overhead. That move's just lost all its overhead properties. So it's basically, I've been calling it a Urian Staying Fierce. I mean, a Urian Staying Roundhouse, but it's more like Urian Staying Fierce, where it just gets better properties if you charge it, but it's not an overhead either way. Whatever. Still looks like a decent normal. Ooh. That jump in was perfect there, too. So that low forward failed to punish that overhead, so if it's -7, then Oro's low forward is not very good. Oh, yeah, I noticed that the first time. It's EX hit grab. Like what? He doesn't even have that in third strike. It has no EX version. So I don't think we ever see that hit at any point. I don't think we've seen EX hit grab yet. But you know he has one, so it's got some kind of improved property. I would guess improved damage or something like that. And then a little punish, medium kick, light kick into the EX kick thing. He does the same ass combo. Looks like the good Oki ender, maybe. You probably do uppercut otherwise. V reverse into EX uppercut. Classic. Cool little confirm combo. He had trigger grab after that, even if it didn't kill. Low strong looks like a pretty good poke. It's not a great poke in third strike. It's not horrible. But it's not one that you've got other better pokes. But he might not have other better pokes in this game. Medium kick looks worse. Serranos looks about as good. If anything, it looks a little bit better. And it's a great poke in third strike. But low strong is looking like a pretty nice one. That was he got a counter hit leap attack and then he did crutch jab instantly, or what looked like instantly, and it still wasn't a combo. Maybe not instant. Probably either you have to space it, or it's just you can't get combos out of it at all. But if it's not an overhead and you can't get combos out of it, that's super lame. Very disappointing. Yeah, I hope it's just low immune or whatever. I hope you still got that. Yes, he completely blocked low. He's just ducking, and that leap attack just does not hit through the crouch, even point blank. Overhead's getting killed. That looked really hard to punish. That's a good thing for Oro players. From that far out, even if this move was like -10 or something like that, that looked pretty hard to do anything about. So in spaced, it's probably pretty safe. EX Stomp, this time he bounces off backwards. I think earlier on, we saw a blocked EX Stomp and then Oro zoomed over the opponent's head. And it was in the trailer video and they failed to punish it. But this time, he bounced off the other way, and I don't know what the fuck is up with that. In third strike, EX Stomp tracks the opponent, which it probably will in this game too. I wonder if you can hold backward or forward to get different angles, or one of the footage is out of date or something. It'd be really weird if he bounces off in different ways, and that's how you keep it safe, is it's just a mix-up like that. I want to see some stone shit, damn it. There we go. Super cool. Unfortunately, that's all the footage we got, but I thought I'd take a look at it, just, you know, for novelty's sake. Super disappointed about the overheads, but a lot of the other tools in his kit are looking kind of fun, so, you know, I'll tolerate. And honestly, like, great overhead abuse on a character with Tengu Stone to get plus frame everything seems, you know, maybe it would have been crazy. Maybe a little bit too crazy for SF5. If they're not overheads, given the horrible reputation overheads have in SF5 with the -7 everything, it's probably better in the long run if they're actual decent moves and not overheads, and I'll just mix up with frame traps or whatever.